Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What the freaks, man? What the freaks be waiting on?
Uh-oh. Damn, man. History is the making. Kaboom.
Legendary.
What's poppin', my brother?
Jim, what's up, man?
I was looking at you. I was looking at you from the pool. I think I could see. I think I could see my building from your fucking pool.
We ain't too far, Jim. You know you run Miami. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time the people seen this, Jim. You heard?
This is big for the people. This is
Big
big.
for
It's
the
big
city.
for us. Without the people, this
Big
is
for
big
the
for
city.
us. You
Big
dig?
for us.
Without the city, this is big for us.
That's what I'm saying, my nigga. For real, man. Appreciate you doing this. This is Volume 1, Cocaine City Live. You
Nah, I
know what I'm saying?
appreciate you
Shout out to
having me,
everybody
man.
tuned in. I was just talking to Crack. Crack couldn't believe it. I'm like, Crack, tune in. You know, he always been the one to always, you know what I'm saying? Make sure everything stay on the peaceful side.
Shouts to Crack, man. I fuck with Joey Crack real tough, man.
Shout to Crack,
Word,
shout to
man.
Flex, shout to everybody that always try to make this shit happen, man, you know?
Yeah.
And it's
Shouts to
like,
everybody. But you
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah, man.
like it said, man, can't nobody move nobody, man, except for us, man. This wasn't their situation, it was ours. You know what I mean? The same thing I
Exactly.
told all the same guys that try to figure it out for us, man. This is a situation that me and him got to come to grips with, and when the time comes, that's when the time comes, and
Exactly.
and
And there
now's
ain't
the
no
time.
perfect time. And there ain't no perfect time.
Word
What
up.
you doing for quarantine, man? What you doing?
Smoking. I built a studio in my crib, put a bar in there, movie screen. I just try to do as much as I can so I can be comfortable while niggas on lockdown.
Hell
What
yeah,
you been
man.
doing?
Shit, man. Same shit, man. Working on this music, you know what I'm saying? And trying to, you know, I finally got a chance to sit back and see where my money going. You know, we'll be on the move and shit be all over the place. When you sit back, you start, you know what I'm saying? So I got a chance to sit back, spend time
I
with
ain't
the
gonna
family.
lie. Shit, maybe like 2 years now. I kind of just took control of all my finances and shit like that. You know, it's always good to have a business manager. It's always good to have an accountant. But like you saying, we never see the money. We never see the
Exactly.
numbers. It just be, yo,
Exactly.
pay for this, yo, get that, yo, cop this, yo, pay for this.
Man.
And the shit start tearing me up. Then I start be like, what? What you mean? And you don't
Exactly.
know, you know what I mean? So I just took control of the finances so I could know how I'm moving, what I'm spending, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly. I ain't gonna lie, you know this is Cocaine City. And you know this is as raw as it get, Jim. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we're gonna start from the beginning, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm glad we had this situation right here where it's like we able to give advice to the kids and to whoever coming up when it comes to the whole beefing thing and when it comes to all that. Cause when we was beefing, it was more contact. It was like we was same city. You know what I'm saying? You was bound to run into somebody. It wasn't just music how it is now. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? It's not just
the gram wasn't popping like that
nah,
when we was going at it. It was
nah. It
more
was
or
it
less
was
full
active in
contact
real life.
sport. When we see each other, we see each other and shit like that.
Exactly. It was
Nowadays it's much different. People got the gram, they get on the gram, tell you all type of disrespectful shit, knowing that they really not like that in real life. Knowing that if they was
exactly.
5 foot within in my direction, that they probably wouldn't even make it out that situation if they were to fix their lips to even remotely say some stupid shit like that. So
One
people gotta
million
watch the
percent.
gram and play it for what it is. A lot of chumps get tough talking on this gram and shit like that. You know what I mean? So you know,
One
I take
million
it with a grain
percent.
of salt. It ain't nothing. But if I do run into you, then we gonna talk about the comments you made. You know what I mean?
This what I'm saying, my nigga. And I remember I'm gonna talk about an incident when Fat Joe first brought me out. That was and that's one episode of how close we be when we was going at it.
Yeah,
I
man. You
remember
know
Fat Joe was like, I'm gonna bring you out, French. I'm like, come on. And I'm performing, all I see is some ice come down here from the balcony, right? And I look up and I'm like, damn. that's how close niggas be in the city. And now we can laugh about it, you know what I'm saying, and talk about it and reminisce and all that, you know, whack shit that we was going through just to get to this point. Then,
I know for me, it's like, you know, when you go through certain situations, when you come up from the era that we come up from and shit like that, you know, anybody and everybody can get it, especially if they close to the situation that
exactly
feel like they disrespected you and shit like that.
That's what I'm saying.
But as time goes on and shit like that, it gives you enough time to reflect and think about what's really important. So
exactly.
I'm not in the street. I haven't been in the street in 20 years and shit like that. I had to change my mindset, and the people that I do have problems with are the people I have problems with. Like people that stand beside them, the people that stand next to them. It's like, you know, I hold hell of a grudges and shit like that. So it took me a lot of thinking. It took me a lot of sitting down with myself about a lot of situations, not even only our situation. Like, you know, I'm a high-strung person, like, and emotional and aggressive and shit like that. So I really had to sit back and look at all the variables in my life and shit like that, all the things I've been through, all the people that have been rooting for me, all the times that I fucked some shit up for myself, where I could have been, or some say where I should have been. No, it's just a lot to it. So to sit here with you on this FaceTime right now, it shows me a lot of growth from me getting a chance to sit back and really dig deep and know what I'm doing, and you know what I mean?
Yo, and let me tell you something, Jim. You know, I respect how you moved back then. You know what I'm saying? Even though we had a conversation, I respect how you moved. You was the first one to show me that I needed to move right with a nigga with a grip, right? Because we had about 40 niggas, right? This back in the days. This some funny shit. There's about 40 of us. And I remember we just saw each other. You had one nigga with you. Man, all of us looked stupid. You know what I'm saying? And we could laugh about that. And that was a learning thing for me. Like, damn, all I need is one nigga. And all 40 of us looked stupid. You know what I'm saying? I love that.
You know.
That was a lesson for me.
No, I appreciate that, because the lesson I learned was, I think hearing who was talking, they was telling me about defenses and shit like that. Like, I mean, I know this is just a bit extreme, but they was telling me at the time that I should take 30% of my income and put it on defense. I didn't understand what they meant until I started getting into a few situations that the homies that I had around me wasn't exactly prepared for. You know what I mean? You go to other towns, these people got the drop on you, and I've been in situations where only God was with me to make it out of. So them situations, and along with them good words of one of my friends and shit like that, I took heed. Like, you know, I go to war with the best of them and shit like that, but the object is to make sure you get home safely.
Exactly.
You got to have people that's going to protect you like they will protect yourself around you, and know how to move accordingly. So it was a couple phases of defense. Like, you know, the homies, I love them to death. But the homies, when we in the party, they partying with me. And yeah, they going to react and do whatever we need to do. But it's a big distraction going on when we all getting lit. You know what I mean? That's why you got to pay for that front line of people that don't give a fuck about partying and just watching for the ops and watching for anything that goes on. I mean, like you said, when we was moving, it was full contact. And then it wasn't even about the rappers. It was about the stick-up kids. It was about the niggas in the streets that wanted to see if we was really about that. Like, that's the thing. I've been to plenty of towns where niggas start trouble with us and we bear down and do whatever we need to do. And they was more happy that they did get their ass kicked by us so they could go back home and say, yeah, them niggas really about that. That shit that they rapping, they really about that. And I never understood that, but you got to be prepared for that shit.
Exactly. Shout out to my nigga Drake on the check-in.
Shout out to Slow.
Yeah, shout out to
Drake,
Slow.
what's up, nigga?
Slow, what's up, big?
Shout out to you, what's up, Chubb? Hey, yo, Drake, you know what? I want to come to, I'm not allowed in Canada. If you could get me to Canada, I'll come to your basketball court with Cam and scrape all you niggas up. For real. Matter of fact, I'll bring a Dipset 5, me and Cam included, and disrespect y'all. We'll take the championship back from Toronto and bring it back to Harlem.
They be practicing, Jim. I ain't gonna lie, Chubb. Chubb
I
and
s-
Champagne Poppy be practicing.
Somebody said fix my audio. My shit is fucked up.
Yeah. Fix your audio. I can hear you good.
I don't know how. Should
Lower it.
I press out and like
Try
put it back
lower it
in?
over there.
Try lowering your volume.
What you say?
Try lower your volume.
Okay. Yo.
Champagne Poppy say he got you. Capo say less.
I say no more.
Oh,
We go.
it's going down.
Is that better?
Yeah. I mean, I can hear you.
Ask the people.
All right. AirPods
Yeah,
make it
Capo.
clear.
So
I
that
ain't
was
got
an
no
experience
AirPods.
that I learned. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember it was 40 of us. It was like, yo, Capo right there was like, all right, we was already down in the city. Capo was Dolo. I ain't gonna lie. One nigga backed all of us down. Then you did the L007. You know what I'm saying? Went back in the studio, kept on recording while all of us looking like, damn, we gotta start moving like that. And that was an experience from an OG to me. It doesn't matter how you move, you know what I'm saying? As long as you on that defense and you're moving right. So that was an experience.
Hey, yo, bro, you know what? That whole night was crazy, bro. And when the boys pulled up, I could say this now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy. I'm happy the boys pulled up.
Mm-hmm.
Because once again, it would have been another lesson. You're always too worried about me and not worried about what was coming.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And
But
God
that's how
bless
we
us both.
and that's
God
how
bless
we
us
was.
both. You
And
know what I
that's how
mean?
close we was in the city when our shit was going. Now we can laugh about it, you know what I'm saying, and show the people that whatever they doing now is all Instagram. Our shit was really for real. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not
And
proud of
before
it neither. You dig? Like, there's a lot of things that I'm not proud of. I don't regret
exactly.
anything, but there's a lot of things I can say that I'm not proud of and shit like that. From,
You grow.
you know, just the way we move as rappers and being extra ignorant, trying to be the baddest and the toughest nigga around and shit like that. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And at this point, like, you know, years back, somebody told me, boy, you didn't put so much work in, you could go to sleep. You ain't got to worry about nothing else. Stop. You're going to X yourself
How
out.
many years you been in the game now, Jim?
Me and
By 20?
Cam got signed in 1997. Cam been living with me since 1994. So we've been trying to, well,
That's 2
1995.
decades.
Cam been living with me since 1995.
That's
So
25.
1995. So from 95, Mace got his deal at the end of 95 and 96. Then Mace took Cam to get his deal. So we've been trying to do it since 95. We had a deal in 97. So it's like going on 23 years with a deal, 25 years of just thugging. You know,
Yeah, I
been
heard something. I want to ask you if it's real. And it's about that time. Was it true that Biggie was supposed to sign Cam? Biggie Smalls was the first one supposed to sign Cameron?
That's how he got his deal. Biggie did sign Cam. So Biggie, Cam went to
Wow.
Biggie house one day in Glen Point. If anybody know what Glen Point is, they know that was the big boy shit back in the day in Jersey. He ended up rapping for Biggie. I remember he came back home to the projects like, yo, man, I just rap for Big, bro. We gonna get a deal. He said he gonna sign me. Big said he was gonna sign him. Not too long after that, Big ended up getting killed. God bless the dead. God bless Big. We were just when Cam owned the liquor store, so we be up at the liquor store working. They called us like, yo, they doing the We Love Big Papa video with the locks in the middle of Harlem. So we closed the liquor store, went down to the middle of Harlem, and we walking towards the video, and I see and I see Buck. I didn't know who Buck was at the time, but I knew who was from reading all the Source magazines, and I knew that was Big Part, and I knew they just did the deal. And I'm like, yo, Cam, that's right there. If Big said he gonna sign you, then he would have told
That's a crazy story.
I'm just saying that. So we go up to him. I'm like, yo, no disrespect. This is my man Cam. Before Big died, he said he gonna sign Cam. He said, you right. Big did talk about Cam. Duke, y'all come to the office on Monday. And Cam got signed the very next Monday.
Little C's on here said that's facts.
That's a fact. Shouts to Little C's.
Nah.
Shouts to my man Gutter. Me and Gutter been through a lot of real shit too, just like me and you been through shit like that. Me and Gutter been beefing and fighting and really going hands on. We done shot fair ones, fisticuffs, knives.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro.
This should show growth for a lot of niggas in New York and for us too. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Gutter,
like
the same way you say that one day I caught you out of pocket. Gutter caught me out of pocket in front of Speed one